Next reading for the night. This is Vanessa, aka Miss Venus Vesta, the creator of Powerful Expansion 777. We are about to do our live collective message, y'all. Hey, I'll wait for some people to come into the room before I get started. I'm going to get my cards together and then we'll get started with tonight's collective message. All right, I think that I want to use some oracle cards for this next message here. So I'm going to grab those. And this is a timeless and a collective reading. So if someone lands on this video at a later time, understand that this is for a collective of people. It may be your story. If it is, that is fine. Feel free to like the video. Also, feel free to donate to the channel for new cards and things like that if y'all like. That information is always in my bio or description section as well. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to. All right. What else? Let's see here. If you want a personal reading from me, my information is also down there in the bio section. The link to my Etsy shop. I want to do another sale, y'all. If I do another sale, is y'all gonna come and get some readings this week? If I do a sale this week after this video, let me know what kind of readings y'all are interested in getting for personal readings, not on YouTube, but for personal readings. Which one should I put on sale? What are y'all looking for? All right. So I'm gonna get my cards while I give y'all the chance to do that if y'all like. This one is going to be a messages from our ancestors reading, y'all. It's going to be a channeled message. So I'm getting a few of my ancestor decks out. The table just keeps on shaking today. Let's see here. All right, I'm getting a few of these cards out so we can get started. Got herbs up here. We're going to do messages from our ancestors for this particular part of the reading. All right, so let's get into it. Feel free to like the video as y'all watch. If any parts resonate, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here, catching us on live. All right, so someone's ancestors are saying you're going through a learning experience right now. All right, okay, so someone is going through something right now where they're learning how to let go and how to release things, especially the old. Someone who's watching my channel may have a issue. You may have like a, I don't want to call it an issue, but you may have a thing where you may hold on to things, is what Spirit is saying. So you may be going through some type of learning experience right now, or you may be going through this in the near future. But you're going to go through something that has to do with you releasing. All right, you're going to go through some type. It's either going to be with great teacher being here. I don't even think that like you may be actually in school learning something. I think that you're going through some type of life lesson that's teaching you how to release the old and also how to withdraw your energy and rest. There's a reason why we have cycles. All right, the reason for time changes such as seasons. All right, and with the autumn coming up here, this is the time when the leaves fall off the trees, is what Spirit is showing me here. All right, there's a reason for mystery, or there's a reason to rest or to allow things to fall off so new ones can come along. I know when you plant, if y'all plant any type of flowers or gardening, usually you have to prune your plants and cut them. All right, in order for new ones to grow or for it to grow healthy, you have to make space, you have to make room. So this is what someone could be learning right now that's watching my channel. You could be learning about the purpose and the reason for letting go, or you're just experiencing something now that's teaching you why you may have to let go of some things. The Spirit is saying why you're having these changes going on. Yeah, to release and surrender. While you're having these changes going on in your life, Spirit is saying you want to learn how to also, or you want to remind yourself to stay rooted and stay grounded. You can do that by doing some type of practices, some grounding meditation, binaural beats. But also, I always like to tell people the best way to ground yourself is to get out in nature. All right. You don't even have to go far. You can go into your backyard or in your neighborhood, or you can go somewhere. But getting in tune with your body and the earth. You can also be doing things like physical workouts, physical yoga, and things like that to connect with your body. But you want to remember to stay grounded and rooted as these changes take place around you. All right, you don't have to keep your head in the clouds too much or too long. because things are going to change. Usually when you let something go, something new is going to be coming in your life pretty soon, but there's a resting period in between is also what I'm picking up on. So there's like an ebb and flow to things. All right. Yeah, someone's needing to connect with, someone's learning. I'm also getting here that someone may be learning to connect with their emotions, or understanding why you need to connect with your emotions with this cards being here. You may be you're going through some type of spiritual experience that has to do with you acknowledging, is what I'm getting here, how you feel, your own emotions, getting in tune with your heart is what Spirit is showing me here. Yes, y'all. I cannot make this up. I just like seeing a vision of a red heart being held in someone's hand. So someone could be going through experience of where you're learning how to love yourself, love and let yourself, like how to love yourself and how to allow people in your life that love you is what I'm getting here. So some of you who was watching my channel may have previously or even now had a fear of intimacy or something like that, or true intimacy is what I'm picking up on. All right, but you're learning how to connect with your emotions so you can connect with others. All right, so you can drop your shields. All right, or any blockages you may have. All right, so we got honor your inner knowing. So some of you know, I'm hearing some of you know that there's something that you're supposed to be letting go of. You have an intuition, or you just feel this. You may be feeling fearful though, is what Spirit is showing me here. Someone may be scared or fearful because they know that something has ran its course in their life, or the time is now to move on, is what Spirit is saying, or to release something. So you could be fearful about this, but Spirit is saying, check your fears, like hunt down your fears, check them, you know, see where they're coming from, why you may be fearing letting this thing go, because there's something on the horizon or right around the corner that you're desiring more than your fears, but you have to be brave enough, all right, to move forward and to get there, is what Spirit is showing me here. All right, so with the stay rooted and grounded, we got set your, I told you, we got set your sights higher. I just said this. You may have something. Okay, so some of you are fearing letting something go, or you just let something go and you have a lot of fears around that, like, well, what if I don't get anything better, or what if I never meet? It's what Spirit is saying is you're going to get something better, because with set your sights higher, it's saying like your sights are not set high enough. Okay, it's written in the stars for you to have something greater, or to be in a different situation than where you're currently at, with these stars being here. And someone is having to stay rooted and grounded while you're going through these changes. All right, and understand that things move. You're learning how to let things flow in your life, is what Spirit is saying here. All right, you're learning how to move with grace, or allow things to move in and out of your life and flow through your life with grace, is the energy that I'm picking up on, y'all, if this is your reading. All right, someone's also learning how to harness their own energy, their own power, because so you may have, you're learning yourself, is the energy that I'm getting here, and how to see things from a higher perspective, and drop down your shield so that you don't have any blockages stopping you from getting the things that you desire. All right, so you may be learning how to face your fears. You may be in a vision quest right now, is also the energy that I'm getting here. So you're having some dreams and some desires of some things that you want, but you may be fearful of how they're going to come to you, or when they're going to come to you. All right, so let's see here. Spirit, anything else they need to know? Yeah, someone's grandmother is coming through in this message, is what Spirit is telling me. This is a grandmother, an older woman. If it's not a grandmother, if it's not your grandmother, there's someone who was like a grandmother to you. There's a motherly energy coming through this reading here, y'all. All right, so yeah. So you could be learning how to conjure with your emotions with the Magician coming up here. All right, you're learning, someone is undergoing a spiritual lesson, is what I'm getting here. Also, I'm hearing grandfather. For some of you, it could be a grandfather that's coming through. All right, someone's learning some lessons about how their emotions can manifest things, is also what I'm hearing. How your feelings and emotions take part in what you're manifesting into your life. You're learning some very important messages about forgiveness, is also what I'm hearing, and letting go. So we got the grandfather card here. Like I said, someone's grandfather could be giving them some type of messages, all right, about letting go of something. Someone's grandfather could be concerned about you holding on to something. So I feel like if you get this inner knowing, or this nudge inside of you, that could be your grandfather, if you are aware of that. And I'm hearing this message could be for a young woman. Yep, you're getting some type of communication from this grandfather. All right, whether it's through dreams. Some of you may be hearing a voice. It could be through music. Oh, we got some cards that's coming out. Aggressive, okay. We got moon. Innocent. Yeah. So something is being cleansed through some type of cycles, through some type of moon cycle. Someone is learning how to let go, or you're supposed to be learning how to let go through these moon cycles. Someone here that's listening to these videos here now or later may also like to sing, or you might like music. Communication messages are coming to you through music is what Spirit is showing me here. Or there's something about music, all right? Give me a second, y'all. You may be getting some type of messages through music is what I'm hearing. Or some type of communication. Like you may be getting signs about where you're going to go next or what's meant for your next. But Spirit is saying while you're getting these messages, make sure that you're staying grounded. I just keep on hearing. Maybe you even need to get outside and do some gardening. All right. Or do something with the earth. Because I was talking about that earlier. You may need to do something with the earth is the energy that I'm getting here. To get yourself out of your mind. If you're thinking too much about what you're releasing or holding on to the past, someone may be anxious is also what I'm picking up on. Someone may be anxious about what they just let go of or what they're going to let go of, but I'm getting an energy of you needing to do something with your hands with the earth, or you needing to get outside and the earth is what Spirit is telling me, all right? Someone may need to listen to music, or you could do something with animals outside. All right, there's the energy of you cycling something out or releasing something over so many moon cycles is what Spirit is telling me. All right, you may also need to do something with water to help cleanse your energy. I keep on picking up on that, especially if you are like anxious about changes that's happening around you. All right, so let's see here with these other cards. Any last messages from someone's ancestors? Someone's definitely going through a spiritual lesson right now. I'm hearing that this lesson that you're learning is helping you. Some of you may have went through something that was heartbreaking, but that was meant for you to get in touch with your own feelings and your own emotions, because you could have been masking them for so long or ignoring them is what I'm hearing. So it's something about you honoring them and recognizing them. All right, we got back to the basics. I told y'all somebody is learning some lessons. Someone may also be being humbled right now, because we got the back to the basics with simplify, reduce, center. So you're something could be happening in your life right now where you may have had a lot previously, a lot of material things, but you're being humbled right now is what Spirit's telling me. And one of the things that you're having to learn to do while you're being humbled is how to connect with yourself. All right, how to stay grounded. All right, you may also, Spirit keeps on saying connect with water. Connect with water is what I keep on hearing. So there's something about you learning to also cleanse your energy. All right, so that you can let go of past. And I'm also hearing that if this is a relationship for y'all, or partnership, or someone who you previously are trying to let go of, an environment of people or people, I'm hearing not only do you need to cleanse your energy, like your body, but you need to let go of some of these things that you are holding on to. So if it's like somebody that you're no longer with in a relationship with, all right, you know it's done with. Spirit is saying let go of some of these things that you are holding on, because when you hold on to things from people from your past, you're holding on to that energy is what Spirit is also showing me here. So it's almost like an energy, like I'm going to tell y'all, like with being a reader and a person who picks up on energy, this is not for everybody else, but I used to actually like this, but I don't even like to thrift clothes because I can pick up on past energies. So what Spirit is showing me here, and that's not against anybody who does like to do that, but what Spirit is telling me here, you may be needing to get back down to the basics and let go of a lot of things, all right, especially if they're connected to something that you're trying to release, all right, a memory or a past environment or person, all right. Yep, Spirit says remember who you are, all right, remember who you are, balance yourself. Ooh, honey. All right, so someone is having to you definitely get being humbled for somebody who's watching this video if this is your message. But the main thing about this is Spirit is trying to get you to remember who you are. Your material things that you have does not define who you are. The amount of money in your pocket does not define who you are. All right, it doesn't define your worth is also what I'm hearing. All right, not a title that you have at a job or in an environment or in a community, not an amount of money that you have is what Spirit is showing me here, not it's nothing outside of yourself that defines your worth. These are additions to who you are. These are additions to what you have, is what Spirit's saying. These are material things, all right? But Spirit is wanting you to remain strong and resilient through any of your wars, battles, or things like that you may be going through in life, or challenges and upheavals and things like that is what I'm getting here. And remember how strong you are. Remember that you are protected and you are covered is also what I'm hearing, especially if you got to remember you're a child of the divine. So why, you know, if you got to get back to the basics, that don't take away from who you are with this card that I'm looking at here. All right, that don't take away from who you are. Spirit is saying balance yourself before you go into a new direction, all right? So you could be in the medicine wheel right now. You could be in the process of healing, all right, or just in a cycle of something right now, all right, trying to figure out what direction you're going into next, where you're going to be going next, or what's going to be happening in your, like, what's the next stage of your life. Spirit is saying you may be getting some downloads or some intuitions, especially from a grandfather or a grandmother communicating with you psychically or through intuition or through dreams about what's next. You could literally be being given some type of visions. Spirit is saying it's going to be okay, all right? I don't know why I keep on hearing security and foundation too, though, y'all. So someone may be having some type of changes around that, all right? With their community, with their family, or with some type of traditions. Is what Spirit is saying. This has to do with someone's, I'm almost getting like third house energy, all right? Your community, your family, what's close to you. You may be having some changes in that, and that's okay. All right, we got, look, y'all, I love when the cards, I love, y'all, I love oracle cards, and I love tarot cards. All right, that's why I do this. But I love when the cards align with the message. Didn't I just say, y'all, when we was looking at this card, that you supposed to be grounding yourself and getting back out of nature? And this card literally says, to clarify for that, reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, harvest. I just said that someone's supposed to be doing something with their hands. Look at her showing her hands here, regenerating these butterflies with her hands. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I deal with, I love animals, but I also have like a video where I'm with the butterflies on my old patio in my porch garden. And it's something so beautiful about connecting with nature, y'all, and connecting with the earth. And especially when you're going through a period of healing and trying to release things, it helps you connect with yourself. This is a period of time where you don't got to be holding your phone, all right? You're grounding the energy in your hands and your body, and it's helping you, you know, stay down to earth or come back down to earth if you're worried about a lot of things. So whoever, if this is your message, I am getting here that you're supposed to be doing something like this. You're supposed to be planting, gardening, harvesting, or getting out in nature in general. If you can't have your own garden, you're supposed to be going to a botanical, all right, or going to some type of nature center or something like that, and getting reconnected with your body and with yourself so that you can get some type of communication. I'm hearing for some of y'all, this is when you're going to get communication, especially if you see any moths or any butterflies around a garden or nature setting, is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is literally telling somebody to get into nature, y'all. I can't make this up. Get into nature. Someone's supposed to be going into nature to get some type of messages, all right? And you can bring your phone and listen to music and things like that, but I'm hearing this is where your ancestors is going to connect with you at, connect with past loved ones. So for some of you who are fearful of that, that's okay. Just go out in nature and just spend some time in nature and ground yourself. But for those of you who are really looking for some type of guidance and want to know how to move forward, the signs for you is going to be in nature or while you're doing something that has to do with the earth. This is when your ancestors are trying to connect with you through your senses, through your field. All right, this is when they're going to communicate with you while you're outside. They may even come to you in the form of a bird, is also what I'm getting here. All right, to bring you messages, especially if you see a crow or a raven is what I'm getting here, or a butterfly. There's something about the ancestors connecting to you there, with you there. All right, so this is the last two cards that I'm going to do. We got shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. There's something about them trying to show you about who you are, how unique you are, or is what I'm getting here. And also, didn't I tell y'all at the beginning of this reading, this is what this reading was about? And it says it on this card, let go. All right, they're trying to show you that, so for some of you, you're letting go of a home, a community of people, a circle, an environment, a relationship, a job, or something. The reason why you're having to let go of these things is because it's time for you to go with the flow. It's with the flow, y'all. It's time for you to understand the ebbs and flows of your life. But you also are trying to manifest something new. And within manifesting something new, usually there is some things that you have to let go of. So say you want a new relationship, but the current one you're in is non-fulfilling. Then you have to let go of that partner that you're with so that you can make space for the new partner. All right. You can't have both at the same time. That just never works out. For people who think that that works out, it doesn't. It doesn't. And if you don't agree, that's fine. But if you want a new job, got to make space for it. You want a new lifestyle, you got to make space for it. All right, you want some type of change. But we got to stand out, be proud individuality. What this is telling me is somebody who's watching my channel, you don't easily fit in with the crowd. You don't. And it's not a bad thing. That just shows me that you may be a leader. You may have your own way of doing things. You may have very unique ancestors in general. There may be something in your ancestral line that's very unique about you and destined for you to do in this time, in this cycle. All right. So Spirit is first trying to help you with learning about letting go and resting and manifesting. So the flow of things. All right. Learning to let go, rest, and then manifest. All right. Give yourself breaks in between your manifestations so that you can make space and understand, as well as get your lessons and connect with yourself through your emotions. All right. But for a lot of y'all, you are meant to get outside in nature so you can get the messages is what I'm hearing. All right. Especially if you're open to receiving messages. All right. So that's it, y'all. So like I said, I was thinking about doing a sale for personal readings. If y'all want to write in the comments which ones y'all are interested in getting this week. And I could do like a sale for this week for the remainder of the week for personal readings. If y'all are interested in that. If not, I won't do the sale. All right. So let me know in the comment section. Or also, if you want a personal reading from me or contact me for readings, my information is always below the videos in that description box down there. You may have to just drop that little arrow down and press the box to show you the whole thing. But my Etsy shop link is there. My PayPal, my Cash App. If you just want to donate to the channel, feel free to donate to the channel. I always get new cards and things like that, and you don't have to. You're not obligated to or anything like that, but you can if you want to. All right, that's how I get new cards, new things like that. A lot of times I spend my own money on the cards because this is just what I love to do. But feel free. All right, y'all, you are welcome. Let me see what time it is for me, y'all. Just a second here. All right, so bye-bye, my loves. Hope y'all have a great night and a great week.